Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts series, specifically Kingdom Hearts Key, Unchained Key. We're going to start looking over the scenes of the main story for Kingdom Hearts Key in the form of the original browser game. These are brought to us by KH Insider. They do great coverage of the KH series and I'll be watching them through this. Now I could tell specifically that these were from the browser game, just given that they're a bit lower quality and certain differences to it. But overall, this should be a good way for us to understand the story of it. Specifically, this is stuff we've already seen. This is the story that Kairi's grandmother would tell her about how the light was gray and then darkness happened, there's a war and all that bad stuff happened, but then the light came back. It's a good way to summarize it. They specifically, I believe, use this story whenever you're installing the game for the first time. It aims for a bit of a pop-up book style that I think works pretty well here. Also, these are straight translations from the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts Key, which is why the voices are in Japanese and why you'll see some Japanese characters, but it's all been completely subbed. This is how hardcore fans were basically getting through the story of this. They counted on people to put the work in and make sure that we knew exactly what was being said. The dark days before there was a mobile game to play, before there was an opportunity to read the story ourselves. And I asked a few different people and they said this is the best way to do this. So let's just jump into it. Of course, this means the game will have its own, the video will have its own predetermined avatar of whoever ended up initially recording this stuff. But upon starting the game, we do the Dive to the Heart section. It's a little bit different this time. Of course, we have the 5 special sigils here. And here we go, Kingdom Hearts. It's all a mess. As you can see, it's all a mess. I think some of these are audio desynced because this was poverty recordings back in the day. But here we go. We're a nice little girl. We got a mini hat. And here we go. So these 5 sigils that we see here are factions in the game. The game makes you choose between one of these 5, of which one you want to represent. They each represent specifically a different leader, a different foreteller. More on that in a bit. But it was a fun way to do faction wars between other people playing the game, where it's like, are the unicorn people going to do better in the game this week? That kind of stuff. So, for those wondering a bit more context, it was just a way of who are you going to represent? Though, I believe Unicornus was the one that ends up winning all the time, or did back in the day. And then I think things have switched up. As it usually happens, people find out who's winning, and then everyone just jumps to that team, and then it just falls apart. But here we are, in the main hub world for Kingdom Hearts Key, and just immediately, you know, why don't we just fight a dark side? I mean, we got this Keyblade. We got this Keyblade. We can just go do it. We can get this handled. No, we can't get this handled at all. This poor child's about to get crushed. I mean, maybe swing the blade. Just saying, that might have been a better idea, a better course of action if you wanted to actually get some stuff done. Thankfully, Darkseid's moving at about 5 inches a second. Fortunately, was completely repelled with an attack that I don't even think hit. Oh yeah, just go in there! Just go in there and fuck it up! Well, that was nice. I think everything turned out okay. That was neat. I guess that's how it all starts out. I mean, kinda. That's kinda how you start a game, Darkseid. So, this is a small cat. It has little baby dog ears. And it always looks like it's asleep, and it's an adorable piece of shit. And I'm pretty sure Sora's Monsters, Inc. design in KH3 is directly designed after it. They're both gray with black stripes. It's like, yeah, you know about Keyblades? Is that a bit hard to understand? Yeah, it sounds like Kingdom Hearts. Heartless, they're dark monsters. You should probably go kill them. You got a Keyblade. You can fight them with a Keyblade. Look at me wagging my arms and my leggy legs. I'm just doing it. You gotta protect the world from the Darkner. So you get that? Is that too much? Like, no, I got it. I watch out for Keyblade wielders, just like you, on orders from up above. This is Chirithy. I forget if it's a boy or a girl. Regardless, it's a cute little piece of shit that is meant to aid you. It's like, hey man, what's up? Get a little rub. A little rub. Oh yeah, that Keyblade. Yep, that. Just like yourself, it's not at its best yet. Fucking man. What? Is this a tutorial or a roast? So he's like, hey, let me teach you how to play this video game. Go pick up that card. It's like, I guess that's too much at once, so it'll go over your head. I'm getting tired too, so we'll continue this next time. Alright, you leaving? Alright, he's just gone. Bye, you little shit. I need to go waddle over here at this low frame rate and pick this up. You motherfucker! What the fuck is wrong with you, Kupo? Sounds like these are important. If you're after cards like this, I've picked up loads. How about you fucking give me this? I'm gonna fucking murder this dude. This dude, I don't think, is even in the mobile version that he specifically put into the original. So some things do get cut. Anyway, moving on. Apparently we've done battles. We got ourselves our nice little Keyblade, and coming out of God's butthole is a new character. Hello. Yeah, I brought out the Keyblade's power. It was pretty good. I went swoosh and killed Heartless. However, to defeat stronger Heartless... Hey, look, there's a stronger Heartless. How do I defeat that stronger Heartless, lady? Can you, give me an assist? Can you give me some info? You must join forces with those who share your will and your path. Oh, yeah, friendship. I'm a big fan. Oh, look at all these people. Look at all these people with identical Keyblades. You need the power of hearts connected to yours. I mean, that's simple enough, man. Just, everyone hits them. This is basically the introduction to raid bosses, where multiple people can help you on them. There are a few other groups who are after the light in order to drive back darkness and shit, but doesn't mean they share our will. In other words, there are people out there collecting stuff. It's all a big thing. This specifically is one of the union leaders. This is one of the foretellers that you can select to be represented under. And for this playthrough, for this cutscene, it seems that this is the one that was chosen. Depending on how you started in the PC version of this, you would get them as your introduction. Hey, what's up? I killed some Heartless, and you didn't do anything. I know you're confused, but the darkness is eating away at worlds, and that fucking sucks, man. The darkness also appeared in places other than here, which means you should, go to other worlds and beat the darkness. And also do in-app purchases. Oh, hold on. Let me just shoot my next world blaster. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I've played one of these games before. Alright, let's go. Whoosh. So what's next? The world was darkness. Oh yeah, it was. And then we had naked cats. Help me. Oh, help me. I'm very small. But the world I was born into was engulfed in light and was very dazzling. So, Chirithy was artificially made. A little thing. My master, he who brought me into this world, looked at me inside of like a glass. I'm not gonna slow it down. This is a lot of content. Basically, it's a little Dream Eater. To give more context to DDD. It's a little Dream Eater buddy. Yeah, look, I'm a Keyblade wielder. I did it. Hello. You're looking really fine too. Yeah, just kiss my ass if you don't mind. I think it's time to tell you then. You're adopted. I'm sorry. And by that, before my master, he who created me, disappeared, also known as the Master of Masters, he bestowed his 6 followers with new names. He gave them each a book of prophecy. These 5 followers who became the foretellers read the future. Apparently a passage written on the last page shocked them. You remember the Book of Prophecy is something Maleficent's looking for, if you remember, recoded. The war in that place will, you know, cause an eternal darkness. So, they basically read a book that tells the future and it said the Keyblade War is going to happen and ruin everything. So they're like, fuck! We need to get a bunch of Keyblade wielders and keep this from happening or some shit. Surely that isn't going to cause problems. So now we have the power of the Keyblade. Through the cards, or medals, you're using the power and for the future that's enveloped in darkness. So it's like, yeah, go around and stop stuff. And surely we won't kill each other by the end of this, and everything will turn out okay. But each faction of the foretellers, they don't have the same ideas. So it's gonna be tough. Hey, what's up? What are you sorry for? What'd you fuck up, you little cat? Oh, you're just doing some recon, doing some, like, checky checks. Those dark balls have been popping up. Man, they go... They're the big... You got big mouths. I bet there's a lot of vor art of dark balls. Don't look it up. And don't draw it because I said it. But it'll be okay. Don't worry about that vor. We have the power to drive it back with the Keyblade. Yeah, look. Yeah, I'm holding the Keyblade. Yeah, exactly. That thing you've been holding. Fucking no shit, dude. Plus, if you go to a new world, you should be able to get new power for your Keyblade. I think from here on out, the fight will only get tougher. Because that's how scaling difficulty works. Anyway, please hold out your Keyblade. Okay, I'm doing that now, but alright. Come on, do that thing where you shoot the blast and then we can slowly walk into it. You know, these things are really useful. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. I thought we said let's go to a new world. But instead, it's you go to a new world and I'll fucking juke you into it. What? Alright, so now there's 2. Hello. Oh, hey there, Chirithy. You may know me as Chirithy. Hey, man, what's up? So, I think you have schizophrenia. How they doing? How's your player doing? Eh, man, I'm just doing the 9 to 5. He's pretty apathetic about it. Oh, that's weird, man. It's just like maybe they haven't put through enough. Man, they need to fucking try a little bit. That sucks. What the fuck is this? And there are already 5 forces of light to boot. We can't cover up deficiencies. I guess all we can do is place hope in their growth, and hopefully they don't fall apart. Just gotta have a little bit of faith. Hey, look, a squad of other players. They look just as dumb as we do. Hello. How you doing? I see you have a Keyblade as well. Yes. As you can see, I'm gonna hold it up as if that's new. By the way, have you happened to hear? A new kind of Heartless appeared in town. Ooh, neat. Oh, is it like a red Nocturne? Like, what are we looking at here? There's a lot of them, so we've been trying to take care of it. So there you have it. We'd love if you helped out. I mean, man, I guess. Can I get, like, anything to keep me from delving into the in-app purchases? I'm willing to, like, do whatever, man. We could just, like, go for it. We could, like, do it. Can you see why I'm not Let's Playing the gameplay as well? Like, this is still gonna take up at least 3 videos to do all this. You won't be coming? What, did Dad not come to my piano recital? I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'm sure I made it. I'm doing these on a playlist, so I have absolutely no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Who had to make what? I guess they could be talking about, like... Could be talking about the master that created Chirithy, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Oh man, look at this dude! Hey man, I'm just kind of like chilling out. I'm just like having an alright time, and my player was erased by the darkness. I'm sorry, man. I'm just like, hey, I'm dying right now, man. We're tied to the player's life force. This is the result. This is what happens when you don't do the in-app purchases. Yeah, man. This cheap asshole. At least buy one. Oh, what a dark day. Hello. Due to the actions of the Keyblade wielders, we've got a bunch of lucks. The power of darkness is growing with even greater force. Then there really must be a traitor within the group. I don't want to believe so, not yet. The idea that one of the foretellers is really a traitor trying to cause problems. Which is possible. What's up? You look like you've been working hard. I mean, yeah, it was like I'm waving the Keyblade. I'm always by your side watching all the things you're doing. You want to get even stronger, right? I mean, yeah. Well, then I have a present here for you. It's something called in-app purchases. Also a strength bangle. It's a nice little bangle. Hold on, let me put in. Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah. Yeah. It looks great on you. Yeah, I can totally see it from here at this ratio. Well, I have this equipped. Heartless can drop guilt. You pick up guilt. It's a video game mechanic for this game. It's great. Doesn't mean all Heartless will drop it, though. And the power you've obtained can only be used once. Oh, man. Hey, I'll make that fit. Try and see. It's like, I will, but off screen. Don't worry. I'm a young lass. You don't need to give it. I told you this was. Listen to me. I just saw one of my own die. Don't you fuck this shit up. You've refused the in-app purchases. You're gonna use this bangle. You're gonna kill some Heartless. Yeah, with that fucking Keyblade. I'm a small cat with a cape and I refuse to die like this. It's all falling apart. Don't you fuck me up! Don't ask how I'm talking when I'm gone. I'm right here! I'm just having a little sleepy time. Just a little sleep time. Ah, what a great little sleep I'm having. There's a building. That's like the big clock tower building in Daybreak. Oh man, there's the 5 foretellers talking with their master. The master wears the cloak from the organization, but this takes place in the past. Why does he do that? It must mean he's the most ancient user of that cloak, and really, the reason he wears that cloak is for you to go, oh fuck, why is he wearing it? And theorize about it. And apparently the darkness just eats us when we go into the building. Why am I wearing this hat when I go to sleep? You seem to have a nightmare. I mean, I had this horrible dream that you tried to get me to do in-app purchases. You ain't gonna believe it, Cheer. That you should try sleeping again, but maybe buy a few jewels. Maybe get that done. Are you the one interfering? Did you show her the dream? I hate the fact that there's just a million of these little cat shits just everywhere, like, the time has come. I feel like my narrative of them constantly telling them, yo, you gotta use some money on the Google Play Store. you gotta go do it. Hey, I gotta make the most of this shit, right? The story is very sparse in the beginning. It's like, I need to feed it the best we can. And, yeah. Oh, hey, look, this dude's just eating shit to an invisible. I said eating shit until he fucking murdered it. Hey, man, what's up? You need, like, a cure? Maybe a cure-ra? Yo, man, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I got it. Hold on, let me pull you up. There you go. Thank you. I guess it was a little silly of me to take that thing on by myself. I mean, don't worry about it, man. You can... It's not too bad. Alright, so this is Ephemer of Leopardos. That's one of the factions with that particular, foreteller. This is Player of Vulpes. So, it said Ephemer, but when I Google it, it says his name is Ephemer, based on the official localization. He's a young chap. Technically, he's one of the main characters. Our first encounter with one that isn't, like, one of our superiors. Which is neat. He's a nice boy who has a dope scarf. So those worlds are an illusion. What we've been recovering is actually the light of this world. So that's the explanation, folks. As it turns out, all the worlds we go into here are merely an illusion. I.e., we need to make this make as much sense as possible. Because, you know, how could you do the events of a Disney world within this title when Sora does those events hundreds of years later? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, and I tried investigating how the system works. Pretty sure the source of those illusory worlds are the Tomes of Prophecy, which means those Book of Prophecy that each union leader has, each foreteller has, projects the worlds that we go into, and the lux that we obtain, the light that we obtain from taking out Heartless and restoring order, is just light we're collecting from this world. And collecting it is going to help us fight the darkness. And that's basically what the game's story has been so far. Everything's connected to a Book of Prophecy that says the Keyblade War is going to happen. You gotta go. It's going to happen. And they're like, fuck it. We can stop it. We can totally stop it. Fuck this book that tells the future. And of course, as I mentioned before, Maleficent from Recoded really wants to get this book. I mean, why wouldn't she? It's the one thing that could make her and Pete relevant again. And also more things, but more on that later. Hey, look! Did you put him up to this? Hello there. I am slightly darker, cat. It's like so. You changed color since I saw you last. I was about to say, yo, what's going on? Oh, so you noticed. This is the result of Ephemer, dropping a couple in-app purchases last week. They're getting closer to the truth. You okay with that? This is too serious for these small cats to be talking about, let's be honest here. I hope people are liking these videos, because these could totally bomb and I'll be so sad. I'm actually having fun. Which is, it's very hard. I have a good talent of talking during bullshit. So do you have any idea where the room you saw in your dream could be? So begins the journey of finding where the foretellers hang out. But basically, I have to go all the way up that river. I've tried to investigate this tower many times, but I've never been able to get in. Oh, that sucks. It must be locked up tight. It's a shame we don't have a fucking key. It's like nothing should be off limits for you guys. Like, oh, there's no worries. Alright, so we're heading downstairs, deep underground. So, you certainly kept tabs here. Looks like this is the only place that connects to the outside, other than the front of the building. But it looks like there's Heartless here too, so maybe do a couple in-app purchases if I can take them on. I don't know, that's what my cat always tells me. Look at this invisible! Fuck! Oh man, we just died. Oh, look at this dude. He's just got Ragnarok. That's busted, dude. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the save. I think this repays what you did for me, don't you? I'm like, yeah. Oh, no. Well, what's the earthquake? What's happening? Hmm? Oh, well, these gears just broke. Let's stop here for today. Why? Why now? We took too long. What? Even if we sneak in now, it'll probably still take some time to search the room. If we are away from our Union missions for long, they'll definitely suspect... Oh, yeah, true. Our bosses will slay us. Or even worse, make us buy multiple in-app purchases. And really, who can deal with that? We're doing this on a budget. What do they think? We're whales? We ain't doing that shit. That's crazy. Let's meet up at the plaza tomorrow afternoon. Can we have another scene where our small cats are like, there's been an awakening. Yo, what's up? You enjoy your coffee? Look at that grin. Did something nice happen? Did you have a goulash? Oh man, it was great. I met a boy, and he was nice. He had gray hair, so he was basically a Blanco. And then we went, and we're trying to spy on our masters. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm nodding because I said yes. Yeah, we got friends. You know, those things you get. Oh man, are you trying to imply that I want his penis? Because I don't. He's too much of a twink. I'm sorry, player. This motherfucker's going in alone? Man, fuck this dude. That's not fair. The next day, I waited. I continued to wait for so long. All day. What's wrong? You didn't go on your mission today, or yesterday either. Oh, it's terrible. I feel like I've been abandoned for in-app purchases again. I had made a friend, and then got nothing. The only time a friend is unable to keep a promise is when something super serious has happened. Nah, sometimes your friends can just call it in and be a prick. Let's be fair here. If you're sad, I'll be sad. And I'll be sad. Hey, we're friends, right? I mean, I know I try to get you to buy things you don't want, but we can be like buddies. We buddies? Yeah, we're a little buddy. Yeah, we friends. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this first episode of the story. I'll see you next time for more of the Chi story as things develop. Maybe.